Hello dear friends, let us start a simple practical 2 in AutoCAD. So as you know that we have already set the layers in AutoCAD. If you go to the layers, LA, enter, we have already made the two layers in drawing and the dimensions, dimension with yellow color and the drawing with white color. This I have already explained in practical number 1. So now let us start to make the drawing. Now in this drawing, we'll be starting again from this corner. Before I start the drawing, I'll go to the home, and in this dimensions, in this layer, I'm going to take the drawing layer and I'm going to start from this corner. So I'm just making a random line, L shape. So this line is this line. So on this line, I'll start making the dimensions. Now from this point to this point is 12. So I'll give offset of 12. So this is that point. This point I'll trim it, TR. I don't want this line. So I have trimmed this line. Now I'll go from this point to the top point. So that is 4.2 plus 3.2, that is 7.6. So offset of 7.6 from selection 1 to selection 2. Rest I will trim it, that is TR, enter, enter, and then select what you don't want. So this selection is finished. Now this part is nothing but a chamfer of cutting 3.2 and 3.2. So I'll go to the command CHA chamfer. Here I'll take the distance D, enter, and I'll give the distance, that is 3.2 on a x-axis and 3.2 on a y-axis. Now he's asking selection 1, so I'm going to select this line, and selection 2, this line. So this line is cut at a distance of 3.2 and 3.2. Now how do we get this point? This is from the ground level, it is 4.4. So offset of 4.4 from selection 1 to selection 2. This is that point. So I'm going to trim this point. This point is not required. And also from this point to this point distance is 4.4. So I'm going to make one small line on the top as a reference line, and offset of 4.4 from this point to this point. Now this point is not, this line is not required. So I'm going to trim it, that is TR, enter, enter. This is not required, and I'll erase these lines because these lines were a reference line. I'll remove it, and I'm going to connect this line from here to here. So this is how I have completed the drawing, outer drawing. Now I have to make these two circles, 1 and 2. Now the center point of this circle from this line to this line is 3.6, and from ground level it is 3.6. So I'll give offset of 3.6 from this point and from this point. So this is that intersection from where I'm going to make a circle at 3.6. I'll go again to the circle, C, enter, intersection, and now here I'm going to take a diameter D. So I'll say D, enter, and then I will enter 3.6. So this is 3.6. Again I am going to make this circle, which is from this point to this point is 12. So offset of 12 from this point to this point. Sorry, I'm going to make this circle now. From here to here it is 8.4, offset of 8.4 from this point to this point, and from the base it is 2, offset of 2. So from this point I'm going to make another circle of diameter 2.1. So C, enter, intersection, and D, enter for diameter, that is 2.1, enter. So I will remove all these lines. So all my drawing is ready. I just have to give the dimensions. I'll go to the dimension now, and I'll start giving the dimension. The first dimension is related to the linear, but if you remember, we had done this type of dimension which is called as a baseline. So before I give the dimension, I'll go to the formatting of dimensions. I'll go to modify, and in this line and symbol I'll keep around 1 distance. This is a baseline spacing. OK, set current and close. Now I'll give this dimension. I'll start with a linear from this point to this point. I'll keep it down this is 3.6. Now when I go here, I'll first take the baseline. I'll go and click the next point. This is the next point and the last point. So this is ready. Now I'll give this dimension, that is linear, from this to this point, that is 4.4, and this part is now continue. I'll select the continue and I'll select the last part. So this is also ready. Now about this point, again this is also a continue dimension, so I'll start first with the linear, keep it up, and then select the continue, this part, and actually you can go ahead and select this point also, no issues. So all these dimensions related to the linear is ready, and now we are going to put the radius for this. So I'll just go and open the radius, but now the dimensions are given in the diameter, so I'll select the diameter, selection 1, 3.6, again selection 1 and selection 2. So this is how we have to do the practical, simple practical 2. I hope you have enjoyed the practical. If you have any questions, please do ask. Thank you for watching. Hello dear friends, thank you for watching my practicals. I hope you have enjoyed the practical. If you have liked my practical, kindly subscribe. In YouTube search, you can write Engineer Nasir AutoCAD. This is my channel and you can subscribe. There are other lot of softwares also you can learn in this channel, which is related to the mechanical, civil and graphics. So keep in touch and enjoy the practicals.